Hi guys, it's not quite 10 o'clock yet. I just got ahead of myself tonight, didn't I? I actually started us a minute or so early, maybe a couple minutes early, I don't know. But while I'm waiting for it to flip over to 10 o'clock, I thought I'd just take a minute to put the info up there about the break that we're working on by way of chat. Yeah. So it's a break that I'm just trying to fill up through chat and messages. I don't really want to list it on eBay because it's a random team break. And I find if you do breaks that are outside of the norm on eBay, sometimes people get confused and it just leads to problems. So yeah, so we're working on it here. Now I think we flipped over to 10 o'clock. So now we can kind of officially get started, I guess. But we kind of unofficially already are started a little bit. So this that we're working on, it is a case of Leaf Greatest Hits football, and it's not really Leaf cards that are in there. You're getting buyback cards, and that means they can be from Topps or Panini. They're usually, pretty good cards. This is not a cheap case of cards. There's only 2 boxes in there, but it's like $600 a box or thereabouts. So the hits that are in it are accordingly nice. They're often graded, not always. They can be encased as well, but often they are graded. And of course, there are maybe, I think each box might have one Leaf original card in it, but we don't care about that. We care about the buyback cards. That's where the fun is in that break. And of course, I'm throwing in with it an autographed Saquon Barkley jersey. I'll award that to one team via random at the end of the break. It's $45 a spot, all in. Shipping costs are included with that. It will break when we fill it. If you don't pull anything, you won't get anything. I'm not sending out consolation cards for this particular break. And like any break, it's a no refund, no return item. We've only got 12 spots left to go, guys. 20 spots are filled, 12 are left to be filled. I was really hoping we'd be able to break this tomorrow, but I don't know. We've got 12 left to go. So if you want one of these spots, please do jump into eBay messages and let me know that you would like one of them. For those of you who are among these 20 that have spots, I'm going to be sending out the PayPal money request for that probably tomorrow. Since we're getting closer to getting it filled, I'm going to go ahead and start collecting payment on the stuff that is in there. Now we are moving onward to our regularly scheduled programming, if you will. So first up is just a note about feedback. That's to let you know I automated my feedback several years ago, as soon as they offered it, actually. And so you don't ever have to wait on me. Anytime you leave positive feedback for me, you should instantly get it in return. And of course, the second part of that message is to just say thank you, because I do appreciate each and every one of you who comes to bid and break with me, those of you who come to chat and hang out and watch the break and all that stuff. We are right now looking at breaks that are already listed on eBay. This is the stuff that's ending over the next 5 days. Guys, I had several of you email me tonight to let me know that things were not showing up in search. And yeah, I was able to replicate the problems that you were having. eBay had a very similar problem back, I don't know, a month or 6 weeks ago that affected a lot of sellers. And I thought it had been resolved, but obviously it had not. Here's what happens. Sometimes when you go in to do a search by seller, it's only showing you part of the teams for something. It's not showing you all of them. I have reported it. I spent a long time on with tech support tonight. It has been reported. In the meantime, what I would tell you is this. If you refresh the page, or repeat the search, it will often fix itself, or it will perhaps show you a new group and drop out some others. But anyway, refreshing does seem to help when you are missing teams. So until they can get it fixed, that's probably my best advice. So tomorrow night, guys, we've got an autograph multi-sport program. We're going to do another one of our autographed baseball gloves, a couple of boxes of 13 Topps Supreme, and a case of Origins football. On Tuesday night, we'll do a triple play baseball box, another box of Diamond Icons, and what else? A full case of Contenders Draft Picks basketball. Wednesday night's all memorabilia. It's going to be another half case of mini helmets. It'll be the start of a new case. And we're going to do a full 5-box case of TriStar Game Day Greats autographed football jerseys. So that one's not a half case. That one is a full case break with 5 jerseys in it on Wednesday night. Thursday night, we'll open an autographed baseball jersey, a third autographed baseball glove, and a fifth case of Chronicles. Friday night's going to be fun. We've got new products coming, new release day, Friday this week instead of Wednesday. We'll open another half case of Leaf autographed jerseys. It will be the start of a new case on Friday night. We're going to open a full case of Vanguard basketball. That stuff's right about $1,900 a case, so it's more expensive than Noir, slightly less expensive than Flawless, but not by much. And it's a brand new product, so we're going to try it out with a case of it there on Friday night. And then we'll wrap up Friday evening with a case of Absolute Football, which also will be coming out that day. So we're going to have a lot of fun Friday night. Couple of different things to note about this page. We have 2 free shipping breaks. One is the mini helmet. The other is the jersey. I'm projecting those to ship out on Saturday. In all likelihood, I'm going to be able to get them out to you faster than that. But free shipping stuff, I just always project it to go out 6 or 7 days after the break, and then often am able to get it to you sooner. Our paid shipping break tonight, that's Chronicles Baseball. I'm projecting that to get out the door on Thursday. Please remember that tomorrow, Monday, Labor Day, there is no mail service. I am going to be printing labels as I was yesterday and today, but they will not go out until Tuesday since there's nobody to come get them. Finally, consolation cards. If you're in one of these first 2 breaks and your team is not pulled, you are entitled to a consolation card. That can be from any year and any series. And typically, because those are free shipping breaks, I'm just going to hold on to those consolation cards until the next time you have a package that is shipping with a card or an item. And then I'll gather up all those consolation cards that you're due and ship them out at that time. I do track that for a rolling 90-day period. If you don't want to wait for that, well, you just drop me a message and let me know, and I'll get you taken care of. That is no problem. Paid shipping break tonight for Chronicles. No worries there. Lots of cards in that full case, and everybody will pull cards in it. So, first up, 6 boxes of 2018 Gold Rush Series 3 Autograph Mini Football Helmets. It's a half case break. This is break number 24. We, of course, everything we're opening tonight ended tonight, Sunday night, the 2nd of September. Can you believe? And we have our team names there on the left. Your name in lights if you are the winning bidder across from your team on the right-hand side. This is part of a case that we already started a couple of nights ago. So we don't have to take them all out and number them and go through all that. We've already done that. We're just opening the 6 boxes that are the back half of the case. And of course, you just noticed right there, let's just do these one at a time, that I changed the focus, and it did make the background go out of focus ever so slightly when I took off autofocus. Because I did that on purpose, but we should be able to see everything okay. In chat tonight, we have Scott and Greg and Bobby B saying, hey, hey, hey. Chris Thomas is here looking for some Falcons luck. Well, first out, I have some Chargers luck. As a matter of fact, on a little throwback helmet here, we have nice LT, man. LaDainian Tomlinson is an excellent Chargers hit. And I know if Stanglover's watching tonight, I think that's one of the teams he tried to get and got outbid on. He's going to be, muttering about that, I bet. I would be. So there's your authentication card inside and your JSA authentication sticker there on the back that matches it up. Horror Maniacs, you might have missed. I just did the rundown of when everything is tonight. Chronicles is our 3rd break of the evening, but our first 2 breaks are both memorabilia breaks. So, I would say probably 20 minutes or so. That's a guess. Give or take 10 minutes. I'd say about 20 minutes probably. We should be finished up with our memorabilia. This is Mike Singletary. That, of course, is on a collegiate helmet, JSA authentication sticker and card. I think Mike Singletary is going to be a Bear, but we'll go check that out at the end of the break. Or actually, you know what? Let's just check it out right now, and then there'll be one less thing to do at the end of the break. How about that? For a change of pace. Now for something completely different, as Monty Python would say. Let's see here. And did you know that the Chargers re-signed Antonio Gates, right? We all kind of thought that was coming when Hunter Henry went down with the torn ACL, but they sure did re-signed it, made it all nice and official with Gates being re-signed with the Chargers, which I thought was nice. Yeah, whole career with the Bears, so was right there. Didn't ever play anywhere else, so thank goodness. Not one we have to worry about length of service or any of that jazz. Just a straight up Bears hit. Ben Rudd is here. He says he misses watching LaDainian Tomlinson run. We have a signature on another collegiate helmet. This is a Heisman Trophy winner of some sort, and it is Ricky Williams. Ricky Williams is going to be a Dolphin. Well, I say that. I should verify that because I do verify them when they're on college helmets. So let's just do it. But I'm pretty sure Ricky Williams is going to be a Dolphin. But for the sake of argument, let's go look it up and make it all nice and official. Because that's the way we do it around here. So there's not any kind of question. But I'm pretty sure that's going to be right. Let's go to Ricky Williams stats and... Loading, it's loading. Yeah, it's definitely length of service to Dolphins. 3 years with the Saints, 1 year with the Ravens, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 with the Dolphins. So we were good. We were good as we were, but now we're good officially. How about that? And another collegiate helmet. This is like collegiate helmet half of the break, isn't it? This is on the Florida Gators and Fred Taylor. Fred Taylor is going to be Jacksonville, I'm pretty sure. But guess what? Oh, yeah, we get to go look it up again. Isn't that fun? Fred Taylor. Give me a second, but I'm pretty sure that's going to be Jacksonville. Did you guys see that Davis Webb got cut today? Like after the cut down yesterday. They cut him today, the Giants did. How about that? That was some hot mess, wasn't it? Yes, it kind of was. And, of course, they also ended up cutting Paxton Lynch at the Dolphins. They picked up somebody on waivers. I don't even remember who, but they picked up somebody from waivers and cut Paxton Lynch today, too. But I was a little more surprised about Davis Webb. Yes, definitely we are the Jags as expected with Fred Taylor. So onward we go. Let's maybe pull one that we don't have to look up this time. How about that, Gold Rush? How about one that actually we knew all those, but we still had to verify them? Well, Luke Falk got cut in the 53-man in the regular roster cut that was due at 4 p.m. yesterday is when Luke Falk got cut. These other guys got cut today after the cut down. So that's why that's a little more surprising because it looked like they were going to make the team and then, they didn't. Seahawks hit with Kenny Easley. I mean, Davis Webb was kind of a big surprise because he was widely expected to be QB2 in the Giants system. Paxton Lynch, I was kind of surprised they didn't cut him on Saturday, but I guess they were waiting to see who they could pick up in waivers, which is exactly what they did. So then when they picked up somebody else, they cut him. Hey, there's Hall of Famer Bob Lilly coming out for the Dallas Cowboys. It is, I think, everything we've seen in here has been JSA authenticated. So they've all got a JSA sticker on the back and a JSA card inside. So Cowboys with Bob Lilly. The Seahawks here with Kenny Easley. Seahawks been hitting a lot lately for us, haven't they? Kind of, yeah. This is Ricky Williams on a collegiate helmet going to the Dolphins with length of service. And here we have Mike Singletary on a collegiate helmet going to the Bears, length of service. And that's the only team he ever played for. So then we have Fred Taylor headed to the Jags. That again, length of service. And the nice LaDainian Tomlinson coming out for the Chargers. Wraps us up on the mini helmets. So give me a second here to get these put out of the way. Then we're going to start on our jerseys. Get our happy little jerseys up here. All right. Now they've joined the party, but we have to get the spreadsheet set up, don't we? Yeah, we do. So everybody knows what is going on with all of this. If you did not see that a moment ago, please take a moment and review it. That's your anticipated shipping dates for everything tonight. Information about consolation cards if your team is not pulled. It is also the order that we're breaking in. So the mini helmets were first. We're getting ready to do the 4 football jerseys, and then we'll be rolling right into Chronicles baseball after the jerseys. 4 boxes of Leaf autograph football jerseys, half case break number 14. And of course ended tonight also, Sunday night, September the 2nd. On eBay, our friend eBay. Guys, if you didn't hear me say this earlier, some of you may have jumped in after I was talking about this. I am aware, so thank you, those of you who let me know tonight, there were some listing problems happening where not all the teams were showing up in search, and even when you were doing search by seller, it was kind of sporadically showing things. I have called eBay. It's the repeat of an issue that happened a while back, kind of across the board on eBay, and it seems to be rearing its ugly head again. I spent quite some bit of time on the phone with them, and they could not get it resolved tonight, but supposedly someone is working on it. In the meantime, what I can tell you is just keep refreshing it, and it will eventually show them all. At least that's what was happening. Oh my goodness. That's what was happening for me tonight anyway. Oh my goodness. You guys right now are going to freak. You're going to freak out. Freak out. Freak out. Freak out. Tom Brady. Oh, boom. Oh, have we not been pulling the fire out of the Leaf autograph jerseys? Look at this. I got all excited, and I've already just knocked over the little box of cards that lines the edge of the table. I know, right? But this is worth some serious coin, kids. Some serious coin. There is your TriStar hologram authentication. There is that Tom Brady signature that's worth a lot of money to somebody tonight. And there is your TriStar paper authentication, which frankly, those aren't really all that interesting. It's the one that's on the item itself that matters. And boy, does it matter, pulling Mr. Tom Brady out of here for the Patriots. So, yeah, whoever had the Pats tonight, did you expect to pull a Tom Brady? I know you hoped that you would, but I bet you didn't expect to. But, man, that was good. So good. Tim is here, too. Hi, Tim. And, Scott, the new basketball product for Friday is called Vanguard. I'm reading back up the list now. Sorry. I missed a few things, I think, when I was getting the jerseys over here to get set up, and then of course I got all excited by the Tom Brady jersey, and yeah, we know how that goes. Corey in the helmets. Oh my gosh, guys, there was a dolphin, a Seahawk, a cowboy, a jag, a bear, and I don't know. Those are the ones I can remember. I don't know the rest of them. I'm surprised I remembered that many. Oh, we're rocking tonight. Look at this. Green Bay Packers. We got your little horning coming out of there. Yes, indeed. Some kind of inscription that says, I have no idea what. I don't, maybe Hall of Fame inscription. It's kind of hard to read. And it is dual authenticated. We have a Leaf hologram authentication, a JSA sticker, the Leaf credit card authentication, and I don't seem to see it. We don't have a JSA paper, just the JSA on the product itself. So the Packers with a nice hit with the Paul Horning, but of course so far the star of the night, the autographed Tom Brady jersey. Like unbelievable that we hit that. So nice. So nice. Oh, Ben Rudd, man. Oh, no, you got outbid, like, because you put in the exact same amount that somebody else had. And so their bid was first. It took their bid. Oh, I know. Those are painful. I'm telling you, I always bid. I probably shouldn't tell you this in case I'm ever bidding against you, but I'll tell you anyway, guys. I never bid in even amounts. You'd be amazed at how many things end at either on the dollar or on the 50 cents. You know, sometimes you just put in 26 and you win the bid by 26 cents or something like that. I mean, bidding in even amounts is the most common, and the easiest way to beat those bids by small amounts is by bidding in odd amounts, odd cents, I mean. We are continuing to rock through this half case of jerseys because now we have Hines Ward for the Pittsburgh Steelers, which I am ultra jealous of at the moment. JSA paper authentication, JSA sticker authentication, and Hines Ward, another fantastic hit out of this half case of Leaf jerseys. And this is why we love breaking Leaf jerseys by the half case, right? Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. Corey, you said you hit an Aaron Rodgers Nike on-field autographed jersey last night. That's nice. And you had the Dolphins and the Cowboys in the helmets. Well, then, yeah, you would have two. Because it was Ricky Williams was the Dolphin, and Bob Lilly, the Hall of Famer, was the Cowboys. So if you had those two teams, then those would, of course, be yours. And what do we have here? Oh, wow. This is interesting. We have been pulling him out of things recently, but out of cards. This is the first jersey we pulled, I think. It's Ahmad Rashad for the Vikings. There's JSA authentication, a JSA sticker, and, of course, there's your autograph. We've been pulling him out of, what was it, Unparalleled, maybe? One of the recent things that we've opened, we pulled Ahmad Rashad like 2 or 3 different times. But that's the first time I pulled him in the jerseys. So this entire half case, all jerseys that we haven't seen before out of any of our prior half cases of Leaf. And man, was it a smoking hot half a case here. Tom Brady, yes, Tom Brady comes out for the Patriots. And whoever has that team tonight is, yeah, just made themselves quite a bit of money. Here comes Hines Ward for the Pittsburgh Steelers, also an extremely nice hit. The Packers are taking home Paul Hornung, which is equally nice. And then one we don't see very much, Ahmad Rashad, coming out for the Vikes. So there we go. Our half case of Leaf jerseys tonight pretty well rocked it out. So let me get these set aside, and then we'll be coming back for Chronicles Baseball. So give me just a minute here to get these put away, and I'll be right back. Okie dokie. Let me get the Chronicles case up here. We'll have that up on the table at least. And then we'll do our spreadsheet again. Corey, you said you also had the Cardinals, Bengals, Chiefs, Eagles, and 49ers in the helmet. I don't think we had any of them. I named off earlier the ones I could remember. I think I forgot one of the 6. I don't even probably remember the ones I named off a minute ago now. But I don't think any of them were what you just typed in. I mean, they could have been, but I don't think they were. In case you missed it earlier, here we go one more time. Anticipated shipping for what we just opened on or before Saturday. Anticipated shipping for what we're about to open on or before Thursday. Don't worry about consolation cards and Chronicles. Every team's going to pull cards. Of course, the breaks we just completed. You guys probably know the drill. Normally, I will send your consolation cards the next time you have a package going out. If you want it sent sooner, you just let me know. 16 boxes of 2018 Chronicles Baseball. It's a full case break. It is break number 4. Like everything else that we have opened this evening, it ended tonight on eBay. eBay, who is giving us fits and only showing part of the teams for most of the night. Thank you, eBay, for making everyone's life difficult. But hopefully they're going to get that fixed soon. And if they don't, as I said before, your best bet is just to refresh, the page. Refresh that search page again, and eventually they're going to show up. Because I was basically doing the same thing while I was on the phone with eBay tech support, because they kept asking me, like, well, what if you search for it this way? What if you search for it that way? So, I went into advanced search by seller. I went in to search, in the store inventory. I tried to search out just in regular eBay search, and every single time it was doing the same thing, showing some but not all. But each time I would do it, it would show a different amount of listings. So that's why I know if you refresh it, it will, eventually it's going to populate the teams that you're not seeing. And meanwhile, I'm hopeful that somebody there will get this fixed soon, I hope. Of course, it is eBay, so really, frankly, you never know, do you? I mean, you just never know. Oh, Corey, you're having issues with eBay and YouTube tonight. Your internet is giving you a freaky hard time tonight. I'm sorry, man. Let's see. You said in the leaf... Oh, hang on a second, Corey. Let me go back over there. Let's go check that out real quick. I have not cut anything on these boxes yet. Actually, you know what? I still shouldn't. They're out of the case, so I'm not going to change the view, but let me go look, and I'll answer your question. You know what, Corey? I don't think I have you in there. Did you tell me in chat, or did yeah, you might have told me in chat. And then the problem is this: I have got to do it on the master, or it won't translate. So if I added it in the break, like I can do right now, and I will, but if I don't remember to transfer that to the master, then the next time I copy it over to show it like this, then it's still not going to show you, is kind of the problem. So if you think about it, Corey, if you can drop me a message on eBay and just let me know that you want those 2 spots, I would appreciate it. In the meantime, I am adding you on what I have here for tonight. And then that way, hopefully, that will prompt me to remember to go add it to the master myself. Hopefully. Okay, so Chronicles. Here we go. Chronicles has been really good to us this year. The last break we had not 1 but 2 Ohtani autographs, who, by the way, pitched his 3 innings tonight as well. We also had a couple of Ohtani relics, and it was like not the only good stuff we pulled out of there. We pulled some amazing stuff out of Chronicles recently, so we've been having extremely good luck with it. Just in general, we've kind of been on a roll of pulling some nice stuff lately, so I would assume we're going to continue down that path again tonight. In each box, we will find 3 autographs and 1 memorabilia card, and loads and loads and loads of inserts. And the inserts are from all kinds of different card sets. The first time that we see a card set go through, I'll probably note it kind of so you'll know what they look like, what their names are, and that sort of thing. Then as we see them going onward, I probably will not call them out by card set necessarily. And there's lots and lots of numbered stuff in here too. The low numbered stuff, I will endeavor to call it out to you. The higher numbered stuff, because there is so much of it and there are so many inserts, I probably won't call all of the high numbered stuff out unless someone jumps into chat specifically and says, hey, call out the high numbered stuff. And then of course I would. All right, so this of course is what the Chronicles base set looks like. This is Classics Prism, and we're going to find loads of Prism in here, and the majority of them are going to be kind of high numbered like that to 299. And of course, that is a refractor, and you know that, I imagine, or a prism by the handsome little rainbow of colors. Spectra, the base inserts look like this. They all refract, and they are the gray and black combination, and those are not numbered. Our other Spectra base cards that we see with different color combinations will be numbered. There's Studio, that is Status. Here's Score. Rookies and Stars, that one of course is numbered to 99. That's where most of those will be numbered. Prestige, Contenders Optic, and this one is Phoenix, and that Bryce Harper happens to be numbered to 299. So whenever Phoenix is that sort of teal kind of color, it's going to be to 299. Numbered to 99, it is, hey, Kyle Farmer for the Dodgers on Cornerstones. And Cornerstones, by the way, is awesome. So you've got 4 relics there, of course, and an on-card autograph. This one, for the most part, I think is coming out less frequently than some of our others. There is Devers on an Illusions card set. This one, of course, is Score in the hollow foil and numbered to 299. We will have lots of select cards. And here comes Chris Bryant to 75 with a Spectra triple relic for the Cubbies. He got activated from the DL finally. Chris Bryant did. About time, right? Seems like he was, well, I guess he was out for about a month, actually. Next, we're going to have Brian Anderson for the Marlins. That is on the Phoenix card set. And this, of course, that one is a sticker signature. That is numbered to 49 on Score. Phoenix. Yeah, that one, I had to look at that one. Yeah, it's not numbered. I was getting ready to set it in the numbered, and I'm like, is it numbered? No, it wasn't. Numbered to 75, it's Gleyber Torres for the Yankees on a Spectra insert. This is the Chronicles base card, but like with the hollow foil coating. It's numbered to 99. This one looks okay, but I can tell you as I've been particularly getting these ready to ship, I have noticed that a large number of them, there's a separation down there where that top layer of paper, that sort of hollow foil part of the paper, is peeling away from the card in sections, and I'm finding that on quite a few of the Contenders, and particularly the Contenders base cards that have the hollow foil coating. So just as an FYI. There is Alex Verdugo, that is Prism with a Mojo pattern numbered to 99. And this is Green Scope Spectra, Mickey Mantle, cool, to 49. And there we go. There's box 1, and I think that gave you a pretty good idea of what all of our inserts are going to look like. So if you have one that goes through that you have a question about what card set it is or something, flag me down there in chat, and we can always take another look at it. Or if I don't call out the number of something that you do want to take a closer look at, ditto. Just, you know, shoot me a little note there in chat, and always happy to take a moment and do all that stuff while we're live. Bobby B, you have 4 underwear patches, he says. Bobby's convinced that anytime that they're white, that they're underwear patches. I don't think he's really convinced of that, but that's what he always calls the solid white patches. And I don't disagree in the fact that I would prefer to see 2 color patches. I'll grant you that one. But I thought Ohtani looked pretty good tonight. Crusade we haven't seen before, actually. There's Juan Soto with a little select refractor rookie. Well, what is up with these sleeves? This is one of those packs that's going to split down the side. So we'll probably just sleeve most things later as a result. Freddie Freeman, Green Scope to 49. So I thought that Ohtani, I mean, he did give up that big homer. That's on limited for Austin Hayes. But as a whole, I thought he looked pretty good in his 3-inning outing. There's Ozzie to 199, I believe that said, for Phoenix. Christian Walker for the Arizona Diamondbacks on Phoenix. But they were making, of course, a big to-do about the fact that he had a, I guess it was actually a fairly healthy drop, like 5-mile-an-hour velocity drop from inning 1 to inning 3. So they're kind of worried about that, I think. That is to 299. Again, most of those higher numbers we're probably not going to keep calling out. There's J.P. Crawford. There's Justin Bauer. And onward and upward we go. Familia for the Mets before he got traded. And, oops, I'm sorry. He tried to jump right out of my hand. But, of course, he's in a sleeve and on a mat. And so it does not appear to have done him any harm. But, of course, I did not intend for Familia to take off on me. He must have thought they were, you know, coming after him on that little nagging little domestic dispute charge that he has. He was trying to run. Nicky Delmonico to 199. White Sox. Followed by, hey, Nicky Delmonico's autograph. As a matter of fact, that one is on the Panini baseball card set. So, Bobby, was it you the other night that said opening this product is a lot like, it's like a mixer in a box? Somebody said that the other night, and I thought, you know, that's probably the best description that I've heard for what Chronicles is like. Because it really is that way. I'm having a blast opening it. Oh, look at that patch. Oh, man, I love that. That's numbered to 25. Rhys Hoskins and the Phillies. That's on the Prestige card set, and that's pretty awesome. I like that a lot. Nice little rookie patch there for the Phillies. Yeah, it was you. I thought it was you. Yeah, I might have to, I kind of, you know, might be stealing that from you, Bobby B. Although I think I gave you credit when I mentioned it the other night too. But yeah, it is totally like that. One can only hope that they're going to redesign Chronicles basketball to be as nice as this is. Assuming they're even going to have Chronicles basketball again. Maybe they won't. I don't know. I guess they haven't. Oh, wait a minute. We opened it already for 17-18. I'm getting so confused now. Because they're putting out 18-19 products while still putting out 17-18 products in basketball. I don't know if I'm coming or going. Thanks, Panini, for all that. But we are getting close to being finished with 17-18. We've got Vanguard coming Friday. We've got Opulence still to come. Flawless still to come. Maybe one more. Maybe not. I don't know. I can't remember for certain if there's another one coming or not for 17-18. Clint Frazier, that was on a Phoenix refractor. And here is Juan Gonzalez in behind for the Texas Rangers. Well, you know what, Bobby? Bobby's saying that he would like Panini to do this with football. Here's the thing about Panini doing it with football is they don't have that many. I mean, I guess they do if you go way back, but they don't have a whole lot of football lines that they haven't kept on with. You know, because, I mean, in basketball, they were taking, of course, the product lines that they don't make anymore or products that they've never made in basketball. This is to 75 with Gohara. And, of course, that's the same thing that they're doing here with baseball because, you know, most of these brands, they wouldn't produce a freestanding baseball product with them. So it's easy to put them in here. But in football, they don't have, I mean, they've got a few product lines that have bitten the dust, but certainly you wouldn't have as many parallel options as you have here in baseball. There's a nice little Shohei Select numbered to 99. There's a base Syndergaard for the Mets. But yeah, I mean, I take your point. It is, I would like to see something like this in football. I think they would have to work a little harder for it because there aren't, I mean, there are. You just have to, I guess, throw back a little to get to some of the products that aren't made anymore. This is Santander for the Baltimore Orioles. I think it seems like we pulled him out of every box of Chronicles. I don't know for sure if we have, but it certainly seems as though we might have. Oh, there's a Rafael Devers relic from Cornerstones. Wish that had been signed for somebody. And this is Zagunis, Mark Zagunis. Is that how you say it? Probably not. It's probably not how you say it. But anyway, it's on Phoenix and it's for the Cubbies. The Chicago Cubbies, who are happy to be getting Chris Bryant back, I'm sure. Oh, Bobby, you're saying that you want them to do Chronicles football with products that they have already released. So you were saying like current products. So Absolute and Gold Standard and all that. You're saying you want them to take more of the products that have been freestanding and put them together in a Chronicles type design. Is that what you mean? I think that's what you mean. I didn't get that a minute ago, and I just now saw the second message that you typed. So now I think I understand what you were saying. I got you now. Christian, we did do the helmets already. And you guys know I am not going to remember all of these. So help me out, guys. There was a Seahawk, a Cowboy, a Dolphin, a Bear, and two that I cannot remember. Those four I remember, Christian. The other two I don't remember at the moment, anyway. Well, right, I see what you're saying now, Bobby. So you're saying like it could have immaculate in it or impeccable or gold standard or national treasures or whatever. That's the $2.99 on the Aaron Judge. Yeah, I just I didn't follow what you were saying originally because I guess I hadn't looked down and seen that second reply yet at that point. But now I'm on your same page. There is Ronald Acuna, and man, I was hoping that was going to be signed, but at least it's to 25. Nice two-color relic, and that is on the Chronicles card set. Buckeye for Fun is here. Buckeye for Fun, man, did you miss a nice jersey break, brother? I don't know where you were hanging out, but you were not here for our jersey break, and we pulled some nice stuff, man. And all new. I don't think we had pulled any of those in any of the other Leaf half cases so far. To $1.99, Aaron Judge Select. There's a base Spectra, Francisco Lindor. That would be interesting, Bobby. I don't know how. I guess they would just, hold some hits back from each of the regular season releases, I guess is how you'd have to do it. That is DJ Peters, unnumbered for the Dodgers on Panini Baseball insert. But they have, that's a Mike Trout Crusade Refractor. Well, let's just see if it's numbered. I don't think it will be. No. I think it has to be a different color. Then it would have been numbered if it had been a different color. Brandon Woodruff, Brewers, numbered to 199 on Contenders Baseball, which they do actually still make as a freestanding product, but here it is in here anyway. Andujar for to 99. Andujar again on a Select Refractor. Dylan Peters autograph on the Chronicles card set for the Marlins. But yeah, who would have thought that this would come back and be so popular this year? I mean, I enjoyed it last year, so I opened, we opened a fair amount of it last year, and so I ordered a fair amount of it this year because I liked it, and because Panini had said they were going to improve it. That is to 99. It is basically like a white sparkle parallel on Spectra. And I'm glad I did order a lot of it because it's all of a sudden, like everybody's selling out of it. Buckeye for fun, there was Steelers in the jerseys. The jerseys were Tom Brady for the Patriots. Yeah, and this is the same, isn't this the same case that we pulled Russell Wilson out of the last break? Or was Russell Wilson out of a different break? I think he was out of this case too. But anyway, it was Tom Brady for the Patriots, Paul Hornung for the Packers, Hines Ward for the Steelers, and I don't remember the fourth one. Who was the fourth one? Ahmad Rashad for the Vikings was the fourth one. You need some mojo for the Royals, the Tigers, the Marlins, and the Mariners. All right. Well, let's see what we can do with that then. Let's see what we can get happening with that. Mitch, you had the Patriots tonight in the jersey break. Is that headed your way, man? If it is, if that's what you're saying. I can't tell by your chat. You said I want a goat, so I'm thinking you did, but I don't know if that was yours. But if so, man, was that a hit and a half. That was so awesome. Here is Clint Frazier on a Phoenix to 199. A Paul Blackburn autograph Panini Baseball. Oakland A's. One hit for the Marlins. Yeah, we had the Dylan Peters come out a minute ago, I think, right? I believe. There's a select Aaron Judge refractor. Here comes a Mickey Mantle Spectra base. Aaron Judge Crusade Wave number 2, 199. Lots of Judge parallels tonight. Here's Cam Gallagher. There's some love for your Kansas City Royals. So you showed up just in time to get the mojo working for your KC Royals, Buckeye. And again, guys, just remember, any of these that are Chronicles that are on that hollow foil do have a nasty little tendency to have the edge kind of curl up and separate from the paper in places. Not all of them, but I would say when I sort it, probably about 10% of them have that issue. This is Mookie Betts. It's on a Spectra base. There's an Ohtani number 225 on the score parallel, which is always nice to see. Yeah, Mitch, that was yours? Okay, man. Well, yeah, that was a fantastic hit. That has to make you very happy. Is it one that you are keeping for yourself, or is it one that's going to be sold? That's to 49, Gary Sheffield. I'm always interested to know on the big hits like that, if they're going into, that was stuck behind one, if they're going into personal collections or if they're going to be out on the open market. Raylyn is in the house. Hi, Raylyn. This is Alex Verdugo, numbered to 49. You do have a little bit of chipping and wear, both of those lower corners. It is on Spectra. Hard signed auto and relic. Raylyn, you missed it tonight. We opened some smoking hot jerseys earlier. We pulled some fire out of there, but none of your Ravens, right? I think no Ravens, but you know what I did see about your Ravens? You kept RG3 and you made him the number 2. So Lamar got shuffled back to third string. How do you feel about that? I was a little surprised. I'm not entirely surprised, I guess, that they kept RG3 because he did have a good preseason. And Lamar was kind of shaky in areas, but yet I'm a little surprised. I'm a little shocked. And they got rid of Rashad Perryman, who really hadn't shown much since his rookie year anyway, but they parted company with him too. So it was an interesting cut-down day yesterday for the Ravens, I thought. But I don't know, Raylan, what do you think? What do you think about your new rookie quarterback? Are you glad they kept RG3, or you think Lamar's the man of the future for your Ravens? Ahmed Rosario and the Mets. That is a nice looking patch. We've got the pinstripe, which you know I get mad if we don't get the pinstripe. So we got that, but we have a nice 3-color relic. So not just the pinstripe, numbered to 49 on Cornerstones, the Mets. Oh, Mitch, you're keeping the Brady in your personal collection. That's pretty sweet, man. Have you been trying to hit it for a while? Or did you just kind of decide on a whim tonight, like, hey, I feel like it's going to be a Tom Brady kind of night? Ryan McMahon to 99. Colorado Rockies. 2-color relic with a pinstripe, hard-signed autograph on Spectra. You were busy watching LSU kill Miami. Somebody else was in here earlier said pretty much that. LSU is crushing Miami. You did miss the helmets already. Somebody else asked me too. I cannot remember who all of them are. I can tell you the ones I do remember. We had a bear, a dolphin, a Seahawk. Now I've already forgotten one of those. A bear, a dolphin, a Seahawk, a cowboy, and 2 that I can't remember. But those 4 I know. This is numbered to 25. It is Jose Rondon for the White Sox. Chronicles Cracked Ice. So, well, Raylan must not have any opinion on her rookie quarterback up there at the Ravens. So maybe she's not a Lamar fan. I don't know. She's not weighing in on it. So, I don't know. Anybody else want to weigh in on it? Were you all, anybody else surprised that they not only kept RG3, but made him second in the rotation? I kind of was a little bit. I thought maybe they'd trade him or something, but they did not. To 199, Ozzie Albies. That was on the wave pattern. It was Spectra. Garrett Cole for the Astros, who had exactly no calls going his way tonight. Of course, later we found out why. The guy behind home and one of the other umpires tonight, both AAA umpires, and the guy behind the plate was missing a lot of calls. That's numbered to 50. Phoenix card set, Diamondbacks Goldschmidt. Well, they are keeping all 3. They did keep all 3. For sure they did. But you're saying you were expecting all along that they were going to keep all 3. That's to 99, Robinson Cano. I didn't really think they were going to keep all 3. I thought they probably would just keep Lamar. Well, obviously in Flacco, because you can't get rid of him with that bazillion-dollar contract. Not right now, anyway. There's Ahmed Rosario Refractor Contenders Optic. You probably noticed it had a little curvature to it. And they do have a tendency to do that card set. This is Andrew Stevenson on status for the Nationals. Well, Buckeye for fun, I agree with you. Lamar does need to work on some accuracy and some things like that. But, you know, it's not like he was going to be starting this year anyway. I mean, there's no way it's not going to be Flacco's show. And they're paying him way too much money to have him ride the bench. I mean, unless Lamar Jackson turned into Joe Namath overnight, it was going to be Joe Flacco's show this year anyway. So he was going to be sitting behind learning pretty much the season regardless. I'm a little surprised that he's third string and that they, you know, kept the RG3, but they may still trade Griffin. You never know, I guess. So, but I do think Lamar is going to be good. He's a playmaker and he's a winner. He may not be the most accurate guy on the field. He's always going to have some kind of weird little glitchy things, I think. But the kid's just a winner, and winners find a way to win, no matter if they're perfect or not. That's what I think anyway. So there you go. There's my little sports psychology for the night. Winners find a way to win. Yeah, that was profound. That's sarcasm. I realize that wasn't profound. This is to 199. It is Walker Buehler for the Dodgers on a Spectra Triple Relic. So, Raylan, are you in tonight, or are you just hanging out with us? Have you got teams in? We have a little 1-of-1 printing plate. It is out of Prestige. It's for the Phillies, and it's J.P. Crawford and signed. Woohoo! We like our 1-of-1s to be signed, don't we? Yeah, we do. Phillies, rock on. I know you might have preferred Rhys Hoskins on there, but nice hit regardless. Oh, that's numbered. Hold on. Hold, please. That is numbered to 99 for Rhys Hoskins. Randy, you must have the Phillies tonight because you're happy about your 1-of-1 printing plate. So that must be headed your way, right? Oh, you've never seen a signed printing plate before, C. Polito? Yeah, they come out. Not as often as the unsigned. That's numbered to 50, Ahmed Rosario Prism Green Parallel. But they definitely come out with some frequency. And I'm a fan of the printing plates, period, because I just like 1-of-1s, but especially when they're signed. The White Sox are showing up a little Vieira coming out there on the Prism card set. There is Verdugo to 25, Prestige, Dodgers. Oh, Randy, you're feeling unhappy because you missed out on the Tom Brady jersey. I know. And you know, I've told you guys this before, and I know you all think that I am like the crazy, what was that thing where you used to call the hotline and it was like Dionne Warwick psychic hotline or something? Like, I know that's crazy, and I know this is going to sound crazy before I even say it, but I'm going to say it anyway because that's how I'm feeling tonight. But I did tonight. Occasionally, I've told you guys in the past, I'll get a feeling about like, I wonder if I feel like such and such is due to hit. This is Brent Honeywell for the Rays. And when I get those feelings, I will sometimes go look and see like who has the team. And so tonight, I kind of had that little feeling about like, Tom Brady in Leaf jersey. And then I immediately dismissed it. I thought, no, we just hit Russell Wilson out of that case and something else. There's no way that, after we hit Russell Wilson, this, that, and the other, it's not going to be Brady. But yet I had that little kind of nagging feeling. And by golly, we did hit it. There is Verlander Spectra to 25, and I don't remember that pattern name. But yeah, that was a crazy cool hit. Oh, you're just hanging out tonight, but your mom wanted to see how breaks work. Yeah, well, let's get her started breaking too. You know me, I'm the more the merrier. Let's have everybody let's have everybody join the break. I like it. So yeah, let's teach her how, and she'll come play with us too. This is A-Rod for the Yankees. My own mom doesn't even exactly understand how my breaks work. And she's watched them before, and I've explained it to her, but she's like, yeah, I sort of get it, but I don't entirely get it. And I was like, well, that's okay. Like, it's all good. It's no worries. No, there was no Brady mini helmet. No, there was not. He may be, I don't know if he's on that checklist or not. There is a checklist for the Gold Rush Series 3 mini helmets. I just do not remember if Tom Brady is on it or not. Well, Randy, we will have some more Leaf autograph half cases coming up, so you'll have other shots at him. And we're also, I'm pretty sure he's in Game Day Greats. In fact, I think he's even in the picture for that. I think he's in the marketing materials for that. And of course, we're going to open a full case of that, what, Wednesday night? So he may show up again yet. You never know. Brad, you're looking for some Diamondbacks, love. Didn't we have some Diamondbacks a while ago? Thought we did. Maybe they were numbered rather than autographs or relics, but if you missed any of it, Brad, or anybody else for that matter, I will recap it at the end of the break, the signatures and the relics. There is a green Ohtani Prism 250. But I really did think that we had a Diamondback, but maybe it was just numbered stuff. That is a Devers Base Spectra. Raylan must be heading out because she's wishing everybody good luck, so I'm guessing that she's wandering off to do more productive things. Although, you know, what's more productive than having fun, right? Here's Andahar 149 for the Yankees Select Blue Parallel. And after all, it is a holiday tomorrow. Chris Bryant and the Cubbies to 99. Spectra Base. Well, Spectra Parallel, I guess. Not exactly Spectra Base. A Crusade autograph for Reyes and the Padres. The Crusade autographs, I think, I mean, they're not necessarily a case hit per se. But in general, I think we've been finding only one or two per case. So I don't think those are not in there in a huge quantity, nor are the cornerstones in a huge quantity. This is Santander on Prestige, numbered to 99. Brad, you've got a 5-month-old going bananas. Well, that is a good reason to be late. Because you can't have that going on. So you gotta get the kids sorted out. I understand that, but we will for sure recap all of the signature and relic stuff at the end of the break. Here is Mr. Ronald Acuna. That is numbered to 25 with a nice big chunk of cloth there. 3-color relic for the Atlanta Braves. What's that to 199 on Rookies and Stars? This is Shohei Select Refractor. Here comes Caratini to 49. That's that's nice. Cornerstones for the Cubbies, and you have that relic. Of course, is my favorite. But then they should have put another one to like balance it out, right? You got 3 blue and whatever. That's just a graphic design sort of thing. Like, why didn't they balance that out with another 2-color relic up there in one of those other corners? But you know what? If you have the Cubs, you don't care if it's balanced out or not, I imagine. That's what I'm thinking anyway. So, of course, I guess most everybody probably knows by now, a lot of our baseball got moved that would have been coming up. We would have had, originally we were scheduled to have Bowman Chrome this upcoming week. It got pushed back to the end of the month, and we were supposed to have Triple Threads like next week or the week after, and it got pushed, and I want to say maybe even one other thing got pushed. A lot of Topps baseball got shuffled around on the calendar recently. But I guess that just gives us more time to play with Chronicles, doesn't it? And I might do another Chrome break, but it would be as a Chrome mixer because I don't have any more full cases. But I do have some loose boxes of, I think I have a half case maybe of Jumbo. And then just like a handful of loose boxes of regular Topps Chrome. So we might mix those together and make a break. DJ Peters, Dodgers, relic, and signature on the Chronicles card set. Victor Robles, that is numbered to 299. It's Phoenix. Brandon Woodruff and the Brewers to 99. Spectra. There's an Aaron Judge to 25 on Prestige. Yeah, I definitely think we've had more Aaron Judge inserts in this case than we often do. I don't really know why, but we have. That Crusade was a refractor for Aaron Judge. There's some love for a Diamondback. There's Paul Goldschmidt on a Spectra refractor base. Does anybody happen to know what the score is at the moment, or maybe the game is over already for the Astros and the Angels by chance? Anybody? A rated rookie for the Braves, Ronald Acuna. There you go, Braves. That's what you came for. Nice hit. If you have Atlanta tonight, you're happy. And we need to find your other baby Brave to go along with it. To 99, Walker Buehler on Studio. This is Gary Sanchez to 10. A little cornerstone to 10. Crusade Mike Trout, numbered to 199. That was another Ohtani. Here's some more love for the D-backs. Robbie Ray. Chronicles base. And let's just look at these last two before we flip him over, because in that way I don't have to hold those other two in my hand. How about that? It is Felix Jorge to 199 for the Minnesota Twins with a Spectra triple relic. So what do we have left here? We have got 7 boxes left, so we're actually past our halfway point. I usually kind of notice when we're about halfway and tell you we're halfway, but I didn't notice. I don't know. We've already gone slightly past the halfway point. Yeah, Chronicles is crazy to sort. Mainly because there's so many things you have to, they're all numbered in different places. Some are numbered on the front of the card, some on the back, some down the side, some at the bottom. So I always have to kind of stop and I have to kind of do 2 sorts with this. The first sort gets everything in sleeves and top loaders that needs to be in a sleeve or a top loader. Then the second sort puts it into teams. So Chronicles takes a little longer to sort, but I'm really a fan of it, particularly this year. Last year was cool, this year is better. It's to 99, Alex Gordon. And if they would ever send me my Andrew Benintendi from last year, I would be really happy, because they owe me one. Pink Parallel Spectra autograph for Benintendi, my redemption, and they haven't redeemed it yet. So 150 Panini Rewards points, that replaced a hit somewhere along the way. And we will give that out using random.org at the end of the break. That is for the Marlins. I thought it was going to be autographed, but I was wrong. So probably this will be Tomas Nido on Phoenix for the Mets. And Molina Select to 299. And a base Nicky Delmonico status for the White Sox. Ahmed Rosario and the Mets. That is numbered to 24. That's very nice. Cracked ice. Contenders baseball. Got the Mets tonight. That's a nice hit for you. Season ticket. Cracked ice. Can't go wrong with that, ever. And there's an Acuna season ticket parallel on Contenders Optic. Javi Baez. Forgot to show you the number. To 99 for the Cubbies on Spectra. Francisco Mejia coming out for the Indians to 49 Cornerstones relic. All right, so nobody must have watched the end of the Astros-Angels then, because nobody came in with any score updates. So I'm guessing nobody saw the end of that one. Of course, you know, I had to get my daily dose of tennis in, too. So I watched the Open for a good part of the day. And then I had to switch it over to watch, I wanted to see Shohei and see how he looked. So I had to give up on my U.S. Open to watch the baseball game. But, of course, you know, I was happy that Serena won. Big Serena Williams fan and Venus Williams fan. So happy to see Serena moving through at the Open. And then I was talking to one of my friends today. She lives... Currently, she's living in New York. She has a place both in New York and California, and she kind of splits time. But lately, she's been mostly in New York. And she said one of her other friends, who is there in New York, won 8 tickets to the U.S. Open. So he has been watching all the matches, and they were all like, he had the, you know, center court tickets or whatever. So she's like, yeah. He's been at the U.S. Open every day, all day. And I was like, she goes, oh, you should have come up. I was like, oh. Of course, I don't think he would have given me a ticket anyway. I don't know him. I mean, I know him sort of, but not enough that he would be coughing up a U.S. Open ticket for me. It's Manny Machado and the Orioles. But she doesn't care that much about tennis, so she didn't even want to go. And I was like, oh, you are killing me. Like, you could have gone to all the U.S. Open for free and you didn't go. But what are you going to do? Francisco Mejia to 99. That one you have an autograph with. Also cornerstones for the Indians. J.P. Crawford for Phoenix. That was a refractor. There's a Josh Donaldson for the Blue Jays, numbered 275 on Spectra. But you know, not everybody likes tennis. Actually, I know a fair amount of people that are not all that fond of tennis. I don't know. I guess they think it doesn't really move fast enough for them or something. Andrew Stevenson, Crusade Nationals. And truthfully, I'm that way about golf. Like, I cannot watch golf. I would rather watch paint dry than to watch golf on television. That is numbered to 299, Ohtani. Like, I just think it is... I know a bunch of you are probably just, like, going, what? I mean, my dad loves to watch it. I grew up with my dad watching golf all the time. And I just have always thought it is so boring to watch. It's fine if you're playing it, but just to watch it was never my thing. There's Madison Bumgarner to 49 for the San Francisco Giants. Who, of course, traded away Kutch to the Yankees earlier in the week. So poor Kutch, man, he gets traded out of, that's to 199. He gets traded out of Pittsburgh up to San Francisco and then now to the Yankees. My Cincinnati Reds get a hit with Tucker Barnhart on Select. Tucker seems to come out of most cases of Chronicles, not everyone, but he comes out of the majority of them, I think. At least the majority that I have opened. So, of course, you know, Kutch had to shave all of his beard to go to the Yankees. It was crazy. If you saw the picture of him after he shaved it, like, you can hardly even recognize him. They said it's the first time since, really since he went pro, I think, that he hasn't had facial hair. But, of course, you know, the Yankees... What's it been since Steinbrenner, probably? I mean, way, way back, the Yankees have had that policy. You can have no facial hair below the lip. So yeah, Kutch had to shave off his beard. Plugging in there until they get Aaron back. To 199, Ahmed Rosario on limited. And there's a Gleyber Torres Crusade refractor and an Aaron Judge Spectra base refractor. Acuna to 199 select. Brian Anderson and the Marlins to 99 on Spectra. Andahar coming out. Nice, 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 nice. Yankees get a little Spectra love with Miguel Andujar. That's quite a nice hit if you have the Yankees. I think he's my favorite rookie of the Yankees this year. I mean, I like Gleyber, and of course Clint Frazier's had kind of a weird year since he got the concussion in spring training. He hasn't been quite himself, but between Torres and Andujar, both of whom I like, I would take Andujar. Ryan McMahon, Phoenix, Rockies. San Francisco Giants, Prism, Reyes Moranta. That definitely, again, curvature, quite a bit of it. Some of that will flatten out when I put it into a top loader. But once again, guys, just expect, if you're getting some of these cards, Prism, Contenders, Optic, and whatnot, expect these cards to have some curvature to them when you see them. To 199 for the Phillies, that is Nick Williams. Triple Relics, 2 with pinstripes on the Spectra card set. Devers, that is to 149. That looks like it should be numbered lower, doesn't it? Just because it has the color variation, it has the cracked ice. It looks like it should be, but it isn't. Chris Flexen for the Mets. Panini Baseball insert set, card set. Oh, somebody's giving me the score update. That's Buckeye giving me that. It is the Astros 4, Angels 2, bottom of the 7th. Okay. So I think the Astros only had 2 when I last saw the game, and that was from the Springer home run when right as they pulled Shohei out of the game after that. So they've picked up 2 more somewhere along the way. I don't really care who wins that game. I like them both to a certain extent. So I guess it might affect playoffs, though, for the Astros in particular. Getting awfully close to October. Well, a month away, but it always feels like we're getting close to the playoffs once we start having the September call-ups. Of course, you know, as always, when we get to this time of year, there's somebody that starts the complaining about how there shouldn't be September call-ups. Like, I've already saw an article about that today, and I didn't even read it. I'm just like, oh, shut up, you all, complaining about that. Yankees, here's your other nice rookie with a little Gleyber Torres rated rookie on an Optic card set. So you already pulled the nice Andujar a minute ago, and now you have Gleyber Torres to go along with. So the Yankees tonight have done quite well for themselves. Bryce Harper to 299 select for the Nationals. And Osuna on select for the Pittsburgh Pirates, Jose Osuna. That is a Crusade Refractor Verdugo for the Dodgers. Comes another Robbie Ray autograph out for the D-backs. This one is numbered to 199. So I know somebody think that's Brad that needed the, was it Brad that needed the Diamondbacks? Maybe. This is numbered to 10. Jake Arrieta and the Phillies. That is an artist proof on the Chronicles base set. So that's a nice low number hit for the Phillies. Still can't get used to Jake Arrieta being a Philly, but nonetheless he is, whether I can get used to it or not. Matt Olson, Oakland A's, nice patch. Really nice. 3-color, numbered to 25. Yeah, I've got to figure out, I don't know how, I know we've got at least one more case of Chronicles. I think I already have it scheduled to break on eBay. This is Robles to 149. And beyond that, I don't know if I have a 6th case down there or not. I might just have the 5. There is Flaherty for the St. Louis Cardinals on a Spectra base refractor. Yeah, so 5th, the next case might be our last one on this. I don't know. Juan Soto Select, it's base, not a refractor. Here's Ozzie Albies to 75, Spectra, pink parallel Braves. So we have 3 boxes left. If we haven't hit who you're looking for yet, now's the time to get your mojo working because we're closing in on it. Still enough time to make it happen, but definitely we're getting into the home stretch here a bit. Has anybody heard anything about a shooting or gunfire or something at Del Mar Racetrack? Just by the way, right before I was getting ready to go live, my brother-in-law called me and said he had been watching TVG, which is the channel where you can watch and wager on horse racing. And he said that the announcers on the show said that there was gunfire at the track, and then they went to a commercial, and he wanted to know if I knew anything, if I had been watching it and seen it, if I knew anything about it, and I had not been watching it, and then of course I had to go live, so I haven't had time to see anything about it. That is Ozzie Albies to 149. That was, of course, Prism. Chris Flexen for the Mets. I think we already had a nice Chris Flexen before, but this is on the Illusions card set. So I was just curious if anybody knows what in the world is going on there at Del Mar. It's to 99 Torres on the Chronicles, but with hollow foil. Juan Soto Select. Tomas Nido on Panini Baseball card set for the Mets. That is to $2.99. But I tell you what, though, it's been crazy this year. I mean, there have been so many of these shootings all over the place. I'm kind of surprised that it would be at a sporting event, though. I thought virtually every sporting event these days had metal detectors and everything else. There is Runed on a Crown Royal card insert relic. Haven't seen much Crown Royal come out tonight, have we? Is that the only one? Might be the only one we've seen tonight. I'm going to move some of our hits back up here so that I have a little more space to work. And of course, again, if you missed any of these, it will be recapped once we finish looking through our boxes here. We'll give away that 150 rewards point card that replaced one of our hits, and at the same time, not at the same time, but right after that, we'll recap. National Treasures Baseball is not too far away. I'm trying to think if that's the next Panini Baseball coming. It might be. but I'm not certain if there's another one in between or not. But I think we're not far from it because someone called me with my allocations of it last week. So that tells me we're probably not too far in the offing from getting to National Treasures Baseball. And then, of course, there's Flawless Baseball, but I didn't order Flawless Baseball this year. I did order NT, but I did not order Flawless. Greg Allen, Contenders Baseball, Indians. I don't know why I didn't. I don't know. I did not, but I'm not sure why I didn't. Washington Nationals. Here's Victor Robles for you. Hopefully he is going to come up firing when they get him back up here. I know, of course, you're hoping for Juan Soto tonight if you've got the Nats, and maybe we'll come up with him for you too. But Robles, hang on to it. I think the kid's going to be good when he gets up for good. You'll be glad you have that card, I believe. Oh, Edward, you were watching TVG as well when that happened. Okay, you said it was at the Ice Cube concert after the day's races. One shooter shot by an officer. Okay. Was everyone okay? Like, did the shooter get, I mean, obviously the shooter's not okay, but I'm saying, did the shooter get anybody, kill anybody, injure anybody, or did he kind of immediately, hopefully, get taken down? There's Felix Jorge for the Minnesota Twins on the Crusade card set. Acuna on Phoenix as a refractor. This will be a nice little low number. Vieira for the White Sox, and it is numbered to 10 on a Spectra Gold. Ryan McMahon, Rockies, of course. Ohtani Crusade, but that was a base one. Francisco Mejia to 99, Triple Relic Spectra Indians. I keep wanting to, you know, my piles are always like right there, and where I scooted them up a minute ago, I keep trying to lay everything we're opening back in the space that is currently empty. Last box mojo, guys. This is the time where we call on the big hits to come out, and we hope that we can produce them, right? Out of our last box. Sometimes last box mojo works really well, and we pull some crazy good stuff out of the last box. Sometimes it doesn't, but tonight maybe it will. See, Buckeye for Fun knows. He was already typing it in over there in chat. Last box mojo. For sure. For sure, for sure. Well, if I could get in the pack, we would be doing all right, wouldn't we? I don't know why I couldn't quite get that pack to cooperate with me there for a second. Goldschmidt Prism Refractor for the D-backs. I've had a lot of Crusade autographs tonight, much more so than normal. This is for the Nationals, Andrew Stevenson. Did I put that in the wrong sleeve? No, I guess not. For a second, I thought I had put it in the thick card sleeve. Goldschmidt on limited to 99. Clint Frazier to 99 select. Mitch Garver, Minnesota Twins. Phoenix. That is numbered to 299 on the Chronicles card set. Dustin Pedroia is who we're about to see. Spectra. Numbered to 99. Boston Red Sox. Triple Relic. Where is the green coming from on a Boston Red Sox uniform? Where would the green be? Somebody help me out. I can't think where there's green on their uniform. I mean, obviously there is somewhere because there was, but I can't visualize where that would be. Here's Francisco again to 99. That's a nice cornerstones for the Indians. You already had cornerstones for him, but this one's a different card set. This one has the 4 relics. I believe the other one that you had with his autograph on it did not have the 4 relics. Oh, St. Patty's Day. Right. I had forgotten about that. Yeah. Good call. To 199. Good call, Brad and Bobby B. For some reason, I was, for a minute I saw it and I was getting, I'm thinking, Celtics. This is what happens to me. My brain gets geared in one direction. I'm thinking, why in the world is there a Celtics? Yeah, I know. I shouldn't admit those things out loud, should I? That's to 149 at Med Rosario Contenders Optic. But I always do. I always admit it. And that is what it took me a minute to think, where's the green? Yeah, that's why. Aaron Judge, New York Yankees, Spectra. See, that's why I love you guys. You guys keep me you keep me on the straight and narrow. That is numbered to 299, Ryan McMahon, Colorado Rockies. Hey, it's Cal Ripken for the Orioles. Too bad that wasn't signed. Spectra base refractor. And that, my friends, is the last of the cards. But it's not the end of our night because, you know what? We still have this to give away. 150 Panini Rewards points. And, of course, our recap. We'll do that, too. But let's do this first. So let me get our spreadsheet set up and get myself on the right page. Would be helpful, wouldn't it? There we go. So I'm just going to copy and paste all of the teams. We're just going to grab them here. I'm going to bring you along with me. I'll actually take you there first, and then I'll come join you on that page. I'm going to paste these in to random.org, and basically it works like this, guys. Whenever I have a small number of items in a list, say 10 or fewer, I do random 3 times. When we have a large number of items like this, I mean there are 30 teams in here, I'm going to hit random 1 single time. Whatever team comes out on the top is going to get this rewards point card. Good luck, everybody. It is headed to the Texas Rangers. Texas. Which that works out okay. Rangers don't get a lot of cards in this set. I think they did have a hit tonight, but it's, there's a few teams in here where you don't pull as many cards as you do others. So Rangers is one of those. So it's nice for them to pick up an extra hit with the 150 rewards point card. Now let's recap. We're going to start with Dustin Pedroia, where I had my little separation of my brain and my mouth. That is from the St. Patrick's Day uniform. Victor Robles, Nats, Runed for the Rangers, Chris Flexen for the Mets, Matt Olson, the A's, Brent Honeywell, the Rays. Is that? No, I guess that's not numbered. Vieira and the White Sox. Walker Buehler for the Dodgers, Rondon for the White Sox, McMahon for the Rockies, Ahmed Rosario for the Mets. Our second stack back here is Tomas for the Mets, Flexen for the Mets, Williams, Phillies, Moranta, and I forgot who Moranta goes to, the Giants, Andujar, Yankees, Barnhart, my Cincinnati Reds. Francisco's headed to the Indians. Ahmed is headed to the Mets. Tomas is headed to the Mets. Robbie Ray for the Diamondbacks. Gary Sanchez for the Yankees. The nice Ronald Acuna for the Braves. Except, you know what? I've got a little stack of cards trying to go crazy on me there. Those sleeves, they get kind of crazy and want to run around sometimes. So there's the nice Acuna that came out, Braves. DJ Peters, that's for the Dodgers. This is for the Cubbies. It is Caratini. Nice Ronald Acuna patch to 25 for the Braves. Santander for the Orioles on Crusade. It is Reyes for the Padres. Robbie Ray again for the Diamondbacks. Jose Osuna for the Pirates. There's Gleyber Torres for the Yanks. There's Bumgarner for the Giants. Andrew Stevenson for the Nats. Francisco and the Indians. The Twins with Jorge. We have a nice little 1 of 1 coming up, so we'll flip that one over for sure. Autographed printing plate out of on the Prestige card set. It's for the Phillies, J.P. Crawford. Nice hit. Andrew Stevenson and the Nats on status. Alex Verdugo, Spectra for the Dodgers. Gary Sheffield to 49. Cam Gallagher, he's not numbered. Paul Blackburn on Panini Baseball. Dylan Peters for the Marlins. Brandon Woodruff to 199. DJ Peters again on Panini Baseball. Here's Acuna one more time. That one is numbered to 25 for the Braves. Coming up on our last little stack of hits here. Francisco for the Indians. That's a nice Cornerstones hit. Garver for the Twins. There's Stevenson again for the Nats. Spectra Triple Relics for Francisco. Jorge and the Twins. The Indians hit again with Greg Allen. Mark Zagunis for Chicago Cubbies. Rafael Devers, Cornerstones for the Red Sox. Santander for the Orioles. Rhys Hoskins with a really nice relic there to 25 for the Phillies. It's Nicky Delmonico on Panini Baseball for the White Sox. Familia for the Mets. Christian Walker for the Diamondbacks. That's who I was thinking of earlier for the Diamondbacks. I thought we had another one, Brad, and I just couldn't think who it was. That's who it was. Brian Anderson for the Marlins. A Spectra Triple Relic. Chris Bryant for the Cubbies. And then Kyle Farmer, Cornerstones for the Dodgers. So that is our case tonight of Chronicles Baseball. Of course, that went to the Rangers by way of random. So now that our recap is done, I will one more time put up spreadsheet information for anybody who happened to miss it earlier. We'll take a quick little spin through this for anyone who wants to take a look. So projecting Thursday for Chronicles, Thursday or before, projecting Saturday or before for the mini helmets and the football jerseys. Consolation cards you don't have to worry about for Chronicles. Plenty of cards. All the teams pulled some card or another out of there. And of course, in the autographed memorabilia tonight, if you're due a consolation card, because it's a free shipping break, normally I hang on to them until you next have a package going. I do track it for 90 days, and then I would just send them all together the next time that you had a package going. If you don't want to wait that long, send me a message on eBay. We'll get you hooked up. No worries. This is the break I'm selling directly via chat and messages. We're making good progress on it. A few more to go, though. And that is our random team break for the case of 2018 Leaf Greatest Hits football. As a bonus to the break, I'm throwing in an autographed Saquon Barkley football jersey. It will be awarded to one of the teams in the break using random.org. It's $45 a spot, all in, shipping included. We'll break it when it fills. No consolation cards in this break. It's one if you pull nothing, you get nothing. As with any break, it is a no return, no refund kind of deal. And basically it works like this. Before the break starts that night, we'll use random.org to assign each person to a team, and then it will break like normal. And again, there are buyback cards in there. So Topps and Panini type cards, usually pretty high dollar, nice hits that you pull out of any Leaf Greatest Hits product. This one is a case of football that we're working on. And then last but not least, the upcoming auctions. So tomorrow night we're going to try a new product with the autographed program. It's multi-sport, so it can be an autographed program from any sport, and that's why we're selling it by first letter of last name. That's how our spots are being sold for that one. an autographed baseball glove, a couple of boxes of 2013 Topps Supreme football, and a full case of Origins football. Tuesday night is a triple play box, the last box I have of Diamond Icons, and a full case of Contenders Draft Picks basketball, the 2018-19 class. Wednesday night, we'll do another half case of mini helmets. Those will be the start of a new case. And we'll do a full case of TriStar Game Day Greats autographed jerseys. There are 5 jerseys in a full case of that. Thursday night, we'll open an autographed baseball jersey, another autographed baseball glove, and a 5th case of Chronicles, which I think might be the last case of Chronicles Thursday night. I don't think I have any more down there, but I'll double check it. Then on Friday night, we'll be in our Leaf autographed football jerseys again with another half case break of that, along with a full case of Vanguard basketball. That's the high-end one. It's like, I don't know, $1,900, $2,000 a case, something like that. So pretty pricey. I mean, it's getting up there in the close to the flawless level for the case price of that. A new product, 6 boxes. Looks to be very nice. Of course, we'll find out when we break it. It comes out that night. And the other thing that comes out on Friday is Absolute Football. We'll break a full 10-box case of that as well on Friday night. So that is how things look for the days ahead. I think that has us wrapped up for tonight. So one more time, thanks everyone for joining. I appreciate you spending part of your holiday weekend with me. I'll be back at it tomorrow night, so stop by and say hi again. Until then, enjoy your day off tomorrow. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.